welcome to Make It Dairy Free. I am Larisha.
I am Andrew, and today we have 16.
Yes.
Today we have 16 breakfast sausage.
Did you forget what we were doing?
Yeah, no, 100%. I was gonna say burgers and then hot dogs. So we have 16 breakfast sausages that are vegan, and we're gonna taste test some. Some of them are spicy.
I guess it does kind of, like, when you're looking, like, it does kind of look like burgers. So I can see how, like, in your head, you were like, crap, what are we doing? Oh, it looked like a burger.
Burger, like, yeah. Except there's really big, says breakfast right here. And start making breakfast burgers.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that we found so many. Only 4 of them repeat with, like, 4 of them are spicy, so the brands repeat. So it's 12 different brands.
Yep.
So that was pretty shocking to me. I know quite a few of them are actually new within the last like 3 years or so. So Jack and Annie's is brand new. Fieldroast is brand new. The Beyond Sausage came out within the last 2.5-ish years. Impossible is completely brand new. And I think the rest of them, I think Morningstar used to be not vegan, but it doesn't have eggs in it. It used to have eggs.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't say eggs. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. Any brand that you think is going to like reign supreme?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You said that Impossible was completely brand new?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Means like it's like the newest one out of all of these, I believe. Like
Got
they
it.
just launched, what was it, like 2 months ago?
I don't know, to be honest with you. What do you mean they just launched?
Like they just launched their sausage. They've only had burgers and then.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that actually.
I'm not saying it's a brand new company.
Yeah, I was confused. I don't know.
You're like, I know you don't feel good today, but like, are you like?
Yeah. Speaking of that, she doesn't feel good today, so hopefully that does.
Doesn't come across.
I don't know if it will come across more than at some point you might be getting like super sleepy or something, and she might forget what she's saying. That happened a couple times.
I feel like that's normal though. Like I'm like, I don't know.
It probably, yeah. I mean, maybe it is.
Yeah. So is there any brands that you're looking forward to?
I'm sorry, I completely forgot you even asked that question.
It's okay.
Brands that I'm looking forward to. I know there's a brand that I'm not looking forward to. I'm not gonna call them out. But there's definitely a brand I'm not looking forward to. In terms of brands that I am looking forward to, not 100%. I actually like some of Impossible stuff, so I kind of want to taste that. Fieldroast, I love a lot of their stuff. I want to taste that, but outside of that, Gardein is always a good one.
Yeah, I know that we've had the Beyond ones, and I know that we've had Gardein, and I know that I've made recipes with this ground sausage. Like we have like sausage biscuits and gravy, and I use that because for the longest time, Lightlife was the only ground sausage available.
Okay.
Until the Impossible one came out.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested because you know what we think is our favorite one hasn't always stacked up in these taste tests when they're side by side.
True. Also, I guess to point out, you said that these are ground, so the rest of these are like pre-made patties.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna make patties out of those.
Nice. So that's gonna be interesting too.
Yeah.
Right? I guess
especially because we've never done it before, so we don't know like how it's gonna turn out.
I think the benefit of a ground though is that you can make it as big or as small as you want.
Right, and we have to keep that in mind. Like we can't be like, well, I like this one because it's thick.
Yeah. It's
like, wait, we made this one.
Exactly. Like we created this.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get started?
Okay, cool.
All right, let's do it. All right, we are back with our first set. We have 4 different ones. We decided to start with the spicy versions. So out of the 16, we have 4 different spicy ones by Hilary's, Impossible, Gardein, and Beyond.
I'm going to take a video to give you guys a close-up of what the product looks like. I'll also be showing the box right after, or the packaging right after, so you can see that as well.
All right. It's funny because when I came up here, I was like, wow, the Impossible one is so much bigger. And then I immediately had to think, but wait, we shaped that one. So we just grabbed like a little bit of the ground and then went with it.
Did you shape it to like preferred size though?
Yeah, like for what I had, it said shape it into 1/2 inch. And so I just made it 1/2 inch thick for what I had in my hand.
Got it.
So.
All right, I think I got all of them.
All right, so we'll just start on your side. So this is the Beyond Spicy. It contains no top 9 allergens, but no, it has coconut oil. It's also made with pea protein. but no top allergens beyond that. You get 6 in a package, and they're pretty small.
So right off the bat, I think I like the way it cuts. The texture seems pretty nice. And I also like the way it smells. It smells great. I think the texture is great.
Yeah, the texture is sausage. It has like a nice spice. It's not overly spicy where you're like, I need water. But the spice is there. It does give you a little kick. Overall, I like it.
Yeah. Give it a 1 out of 10. Where does this sit?
Right now I would say an 8.5.
Okay. So there's some room for improvement, you think?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a chewiness that I think that could be improved upon.
Oh, okay.
Personally, but maybe that's just a personal thing.
I'm gonna go 9.5. The only improvement I personally think is really just the size.
Yeah, the size for sure.
Other than that, I think it's perfect.
Okay. And then, so the next one we have is Gardein.
Okay.
We love our friends at Gardein. This one has soy and wheat inside of it, and no other top 9 allergens.
Gardein we love a lot because it tends to be the most, it tends to be always the one that is consistent with their product, lining up with like good taste, good texture, just like what it was before.
Yeah, they haven't let us down very many times.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are with that.
Yeah, ready?
Yep. Doesn't quite smell like sausage right away. Texture is nice, even when I cut it.
It's still a little bit softer to me than the Beyond one, and I prefer the Beyond texture over the Gardein.
Oh, okay.
And then the spice is more like a chipotle spice.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Beyond tastes like pepper spice, like maybe a jalapeno or just like some type of like black or white pepper or something like that. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
So for me personally, I would go with the Beyond over the Gardein.
So again, another downside to this for me is the size. In terms of the texture, it does taste a little softer than the Beyond, but to be honest with you, I still enjoy it. I'm not bothered by it by any means. Like it doesn't throw me.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like if we were at a store and Beyond was out and Gardein was there and I wanted breakfast sausage, I would still buy this.
Yeah. The only downside for me is the I don't think it tastes very much like breakfast sausage to me.
No, I agree with that.
It tastes great though.
Yeah.
What would you rate it?
I said 8.5 for that, so I would give this one an 8.
An 8,
It's just
okay.
slightly lower for me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with more of like a 7, due to the fact that it doesn't taste like sausage whatsoever to me, but the size of it also is another downside for me.
Okay. The next one we can do is Hilary's. So this is organic, spicy, veggie breakfast sausage.
All right.
Where are the... there are no top 9 allergens. There is sunflower possibly in it. It says one or the other. So go with that if you are allergic to sunflower. I think this is gonna be like a completely like just different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When cutting into this one, it's immediately more dry than the others. Not like cutting it, you can tell it's not as juicy or doesn't have that same like texture bounce that you get from these other guys. It does taste like breakfast sausage, but not a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
And it kind of crumbles in your mouth. I honestly, like even on the tray, it's the only one leaving some like remnants of something behind.
Yeah, it's definitely everything that you said. I completely agree with. The only thing that I will add is that it's the spiciest one that we've tried so far.
Think so?
Yes. And then the only other thing that I will mention is that the ingredients in here, I can see why people would prefer this one over a Beyond or a Gardein or even an Impossible. The ingredient list is much smaller.
Okay.
Very much more recognizable.
Nice.
The only thing in it that people would like be like, is, you know, there are people that don't do oil, and then it does have potato starch in it. Which I know some people stay away from starches, but other than that, like it's literally like millet, lentils, date paste, flaxseed. So you can like it's definitely like the healthier one.
True.
So if that's your MO, then
is this purposeful? Like kind of the setup that you're doing here?
No, I have no idea why I did that.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly we have Impossible, which I will try not to dump this everywhere. It has coconut oil and soy inside of it. And then I don't see any other top 9 allergens here. This one, I will say, like straight off the bat, it cooked more like sausage than any of the other ones. It was very greasy, like even just forming the patty. Yeah. And then when you were cooking it, like grease formed like all around it. So it definitely cooks the most like what I remember sausage cooking like.
Cutting into this, it was probably the hardest one to cut into. So I don't know if that's a plus or you know, a down. But tasting, I guess, will make the difference. I always give my food a smell before I eat it. And this one smells very meaty. I don't know if I get necessarily just sausage meat smell. It's kind of weird. It's very odd. Wow.
It's one of those things like if you set Impossible and an actual sausage from pork in front of like an omnivore, and you were like, which one is vegan? And they would be like, there's not a vegan one here.
Yeah. I was literally gonna say that same thing. I actually taste the spice on this one more than I taste, like, if you're gonna go with like someone who can give you a good rating on spice, it's gonna be her. But I can taste the spice on this one. So
that I think that tells everybody though that it is spicy. If you say that you can feel the heat.
Yeah, I can feel it a little bit.
I will absolutely say
it's not overly spicy to me though. It's like perfectly spicy.
Yeah, this is definitely the spiciest one out of all of them. My, I guess, rating for spice level would be Impossible, Hilary's, Beyond, and then the Gardein one.
Got it.
Gardein isn't even that spicy. It just has like a kick of like chipotle or something. Like it's not even like, it's spicy.
Yeah. So where are you in terms of 1 out of 10 here and then 1 out of 10 here?
This one is not a favorite for me because of the dryness and the crumbliness. So I would give this one a 7.
Okay.
As far as this goes, the Impossible one, to me, there is a slight like, it does taste like sausage, but it does taste like something else at the same time. Okay. Like almost like you mixed like sausage and beef together or something.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Like it's just not completely sausage like the Beyond is for me, but the texture of this one is beyond. I didn't mean that.
Beyond.
I didn't mean to say that.
Okay.
So I think that I think I would rate the Impossible one slightly higher. So I think I said 8.5 here.
Yeah.
So I think I would say 9.
Okay.
But what about you?
For the Hilary's one, I think because I am not like a super health nerd, I'm a little bit of a health nerd. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's like a 5 for me. Because if I'm gonna spend money on, again, I don't know what the cost of any of this is, but the Hilary's one, I feel like I could come really close to making at home. These other ones, I feel like it would take me more time and energy, but I would definitely, I wouldn't make it at home because of that, so I would buy it. So I would purchase it for that purpose, and I think they set themselves apart for that. For that being said, I think the Hilary's, did I say it was a 5? I think. For the Impossible, I agree with most of what you said. The texture to me is perfect. The taste is great. I think Beyond might have the teeniest bit more like just sausage flavor. I do taste like, and I smell that because I said that too. Like it smells like sausage, but it smells a little something else. I'm gonna go ahead and say this one for me is definitely like a 9.7. Because this is, I don't really know how you beat this, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you take away that whatever that other meat flavor is.
I don't mind that other meat flavor, to be honest with you.
I'm not completely sold on it.
So whenever I used to make like burgers, like backyard burger kind of thing, like I actually would like do like a meat that was like super lean, and then I would do a meat that's a little less lean, a little more fatty. So I would have those double textures in there sometimes. So I didn't mind that at all. I think that was actually a really good plus for me.
Yeah.
So that's why I put this that high. But also another plus is the fact that you can shape this thing as big as you want.
You just want like a whole like pizza shape, like just
pretty much. But I mean, speaking of pizza, right? You can make yourself like little balls of sausage and toss it onto that for like a breakfast pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I know it says breakfast, or it doesn't even say breakfast, honestly.
No.
But so yeah, you could totally use it for a meatball, and like you said, like you combine the two. You could totally. They have ground beef, so you can combine the two and make something like even
something more unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it has a lot of ups, and you know what's funny? I don't know if this is gonna run much longer. I'm sorry. We didn't say in the beginning that we make super long videos, so there's that. But I'm noticing the expiration date, which I think is kind of insane. The expiration date is like a year almost away from where we are today. And I'm just wondering, just to be curious, like what it is.
And that is if it's frozen.
Other ones.
It says if you once you unthaw it and thaw it and keep it in the refrigerator, you need to use within 10 days.
10 days, yeah. But the expiration date on a lot of this, I guess, should be pretty, like this one says 2023.
Oh, so that's the longest
like the longest one.
Yeah, both of these say 2022.
Yeah, that's I don't think I've recognized that before on most foods.
Yeah. So, all right. So Beyond and Impossible, which is kind of like the burger toss up in the whole vegan world, like which one is better?
Yeah,
it comes down to it in
for
sausage
sure.
too.
I don't think you could lose here with either one of these two.
No.
To be honest.
Yeah. All right, we are going to get into like the regular non-spicy ones now.
Let's do it.
All right, we are back with 4 more. I kind of lean this one towards like veggie style ones just because.
More like the Hilary style?
Yes.
Got it.
Just so we can compare those. Not that we're necessarily going to compare them to the other ones, but just thought it would. I'm just trying to keep 4 sets of 4.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm down.
All right, so we have Soul Cuisine, Hilary's, Jack and Annie's, and Meatless Farms. We'll start again on the left-hand side to us.
I'm going to take the video, but I guess should I start down there since you got that box?
Oh no, you can start here. I'll hold it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay with me. This guy looks a little odd.
It like cooks funny.
All right.
All right, so the first one we're gonna try is Soul Cuisine. The box looks like this. We found this one at Mom's Organic. This has soy inside of it, no other top 9 allergens, but it does have sunflower in it.
Sorry, I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
I just didn't want to be in the way to put this back.
No, you're good. I just noticed that we have like the blackest bacon tray up here.
It's not, it's well loved.
Well seasoned bacon tray.
All right, so let's start over here. It's funny that this says like veggie sausage patty, but it kind of just looks like sausage.
Yeah.
So, ready?
Kind of. It's a little white though.
It is lighter.
All right, come on.
Go. I don't get nothing sausage besides the texture. This is made out of soy protein. Do you get that?
What?
Like, so the texture to me is slightly dry, but overall I would say that it has like a sausage mouthfeel, but I don't get any sausage taste. It just tastes bland.
Could be me, but it tastes a little detergent-y.
I definitely don't get detergent-y.
I wonder if like maybe there's a little left where this side was this side was cooked at.
Of detergent?
Yeah, you wash the pan.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe it's left on your fork.
Maybe. I don't know.
Taste it without using your fork.
Oh, I did. I had it on my hand and I took a couple bites. Still tastes roughly the same though.
Do you feel like it's bland though?
Not really though.
No?
It's really salty. I don't really taste any blandness, but I don't taste like a whole ton of like sausage flavor. It does have some flavor to it. All right, so what's your rating on this one?
Oh, 4?
That was a really weird sound.
Oh.
4. Okay.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not it for me. I'll give it a 5. I'll be generous and give it a 5.
Oh, okay. It's getting some like I feel bad for you points.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Again, like it is dry, but the texture to me is there. It's just so bland. I wouldn't buy it again.
Nice. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't buy it again either, to be honest with you, because I'm thinking pretty much the same stuff. As far as a rating, I mean, I would be probably around the same thing. I like literally a 4. It was just funny to hear that you were changing it because you felt bad.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm under my threshold. This isn't at the halfway point for me yet.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the regular Hilary's. So this one is apple maple breakfast sausage, not a spicy one.
Apple maple. I mean, one that sounds great, but how does that qualify as regular? Is that like their?
It's not a spicy one.
So do they have? I guess I'm sorry. Do they have ones that are also flavored differently?
I don't.
Or do they have a regular sausage flavor?
I don't think so. I think this is the only 2 that I kept seeing for Hilary.
That's what I meant when I said like what I just said, basically.
Yeah.
I was trying to say.
No, it's just
if there's
2.
like other items, like because you said regular, it's like, well, this is apple maple, so you would think that maybe they had some other items.
Yeah, no. So it's just these 2 that I'm seeing. So again, this is top 9 free. It does have sunflower oil inside of it.
Cool.
And it's crumbly like right off the cutting it.
It's certainly dry again.
Yeah.
It smells phenomenal though.
Mmm. I like the flavors. It's still just too dry for me.
I mean, I would eat this.
No, yes, I agree there. No, yes.
I was gonna say, is it no or yeah? I would eat this.
So you like this one better than you like their spicy one?
Yes, but I would eat it. I wouldn't buy it. It is dry. I would definitely eat it though.
So you would eat it if somebody else bought it and that's what they were serving?
Yes, or if it was like, if I was somewhere and this was like the vegan sausage that they had and they had other options, I'd put this on my plate.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Jack and Annie's. This is, again, a newer brand. They just kind of, I'm lying. I don't know how new this brand is. I know that it just hit our market within the last year. Like it wasn't available here. That doesn't mean that like it wasn't like small scale available for 15 years. I don't know enough about them.
Wow. I love the way you just said you lying though. That sounds like something I would say.
Yeah. So this contains soy and coconut, no other top 9 allergens.
Cool. Should I be cutting that? Sorry, I'm so intrigued by what's on the box.
I was gonna, you like the packaging, don't you?
I do, but that no, I meant like these last couple, I've just been kind of intrigued on trying to listen to what you say.
Oh.
Because sometimes I'm asking you again, like, did this say this?
Oh.
So.
I smelled this one because I thought I smelled something, but no.
It just smells like sausage.
All right, ready?
What do you think?
Mmm. I like this one.
Okay.
I don't know that I like it.
See your wheels turning up there?
I think this one can compete. What do you think?
This one reminds me of the sausage I would get at like McDonald's, but it was there just a little longer than I preferred.
I can see that. So for me, the texture is there. Like it is. It has like a little bit of juiciness.
Texture is decent. Juiciness is.
It's very thin.
I agree.
So that's kind of like a for me. But the sausage flavor is there.
The sausage flavor is there. I feel like the sausage flavor is a little overboard though. It almost tastes like at the end there's a little bit of like, there's a little acid of some sort, whether there's like a little vinegar or something in that nature, just kind of at the end for me.
It does have apple cider vinegar in it.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell you, it's not mushrooms.
It's jackfruit.
You knew that?
I read it.
Oh, does it say it on?
Jackfruit sausage patties.
I thought I was gonna like surprise you or something.
No, that's not happening. I've learned to trust and not trust you at the same time.
Oh man! But so for those of you who didn't just get that, Andrew isn't a fan of jackfruit. So are you surprised that something from jackfruit you are kind of a fan of? That you would eat this?
I didn't say I would eat this. I said some things are there, but I didn't say I would eat it.
So you would pick the Hilarys over to Jack and Annie's?
To be honest with you, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I to be honest with what you just said, yes, I would eat this if it was in the same, if I was in the same, I guess, predicament as I said with with Hilary's, as if like I was out and about and they were serving vegan sausage and this is what they had, I would put it on my plate.
I would buy this again.
I wouldn't buy it at all.
Really?
And I'm not saying that to be rude or anything either. Like I just wouldn't buy this with the stuff that I just tasted before this. Yeah, no.
Got it. All right. This one is Meatless Farms.
What was your rating on these two before we move forward? I'm sorry for cutting you off. What was your rating on these two before we move forward?
Hilary's, I would say like a 6.5. The Jack and Annie's, I would give a 8.
Okay.
Are you?
I would say I keep this about, I feel a little less than this than I do on the Gardein one.
Okay.
Because although the Gardein didn't have the sausage flavor, I still enjoyed the flavor more than I enjoyed on this because of that little acid at the end that I told you about.
Okay.
So this would probably hang around like a 6.5 for me, maybe 7, somewhere around there. The Hilary's one lines up exactly as the prior one to me.
Okay. So this is Meatless Farms breakfast patties. I don't want this to fall out. It has coconut and shea nut inside of it. It is also made with pea protein. And I don't see any other top 9 allergens. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
This smells better than their burger right now. I can't. No. I can't do this right now. Where can I put it? Where can I put it? Okay.
Ugh. Y'all, it's gross. There is like a...
Oh my goodness.
It keeps getting worse.
Where's the, we forgot water, didn't we?
Yeah.
Man.
What is that? That is like a detergent taste.
I don't know what that taste was.
It's not good, y'all.
I don't think that was a detergent taste because I ate the detergent. At least what I thought was a detergent. I don't know. I need something else to cleanse my palate.
I have no idea.
It smelled good to begin with. Did it smell good when you cooked it?
No.
No, okay.
I'm saying compared to the other one, it smelled better than their burgers smelled bad. I don't even know what it is. There's something just not normal about it.
So what? 9.5?
0.
Okay.
No.
So you wouldn't be buying this again then?
I wouldn't wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody to even taste. I would email the company and say they need to start over again. Like,
wow.
It's just that taste. Like, it just kept, like, it was bad when it went in, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then as I kept chewing, it just got worse and worse and worse.
If you are a Meatless Farms fan, drop that at the bottom, because I want to hear, if you like Meatless Farms, what are other ones that you've tried that you think compare? Because I don't think this compares to anything besides a cuss word that I want to drop right now, but I'm not. But no.
It's gluten-free.
On to the next one.
This time we have Fieldroast, Lightlife, and then 2 store brands. We are doing Wegmans and Whole Foods. Andrew is going to grab a quick clip. We'll start on this side. So, my nose is itchy. Huh?
Hold on, I stopped because I wasn't sure. You said we'll start on this side.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really sure if you meant like I needed to start down there.
No. You go. I was just gonna grab this one and
my
talk.
bad.
No, it's all good. All right, so this is Fieldroast, plant-based breakfast sausage patties. They contain no top 9 allergens, surprisingly. It is made with pea protein, and I don't really see anything else. I'll hold this one. It's also one of like the bigger ones, which is kind of surprising. Like, it would definitely fit like on a bagel. Like if you were making like a sausage, egg and cheese vegan bagel.
Yeah, no, this is
like if you compare like these two, like there's
this has been the typical size that we've been seeing, right?
Yeah. All right, so let's give it a try. It's hard to cut through. All right, you ready?
Use some muscle to get through that one.
Heck yeah.
Let's see.
It smells like sausage.
It does. I'm excited.
All right, go. There's like an artificial taste there to me. Which Fieldroast is like, I feel like Fieldroast is one of those brands everybody thinks is gonna be amazing, but they keep doing like hit and misses. Like their original hot dogs are great to us, but we're not that big of a fan of their stadium ones. We're like, they're okay, but they're not the best.
Yeah.
They taste more like beef hot dogs.
Yeah.
Their chow slices are great, but their shreds we weren't a fan of. And then we like some of their deli meats.
Yeah.
But we didn't like, what was the other thing we tried recently from them? I don't remember right now. There was something else. And then this, it's just like, I'm not a fan.
Maybe we were comparing the deli meat in this?
No, there was something else that they made that we tried and we're like, I don't think so. I'll look it up in a sec.
So yeah, I guess just to give my 2 cents on this, it's actually kind of dry, which isn't that great. It was cooked, the proper amount of time and everything. Texture it's fairly tough. I mean, it's tougher than that Beyond or whatever the other one that I think you were saying is pretty tough in the very first round of this. And also the taste, it smells a little sausage-like, but the taste is like, I don't know. It's not necessarily just full-on sausage for me. It's like something else.
All right,
almost like a fishier flavor.
Yeah, so their sausages, their sausage link things.
Yeah. Like
their apple sage one, we love that one. We use it in a lot of different things. So this we're not a fan of. Their burgers we weren't a fan of.
Yeah. The burgers, I wouldn't say we weren't a fan, but we just thought they weren't as great as the others, right? Yeah,
but then their nuggets and corn dogs we liked those.
Yeah.
And then again with the deli slices and the burgers, their roast. Like those
roasts are great.
We love those.
Yeah.
And then again with the cheese.
Mac and cheese wasn't that good either.
Well, no, we liked the original one, but the chili one, we spit that one out.
Did we like the original one?
Yeah.
I didn't think we did.
I don't roll the footage back on that video. I don't know. All right. So this next guy is Lightlife, and this one contains soy and wheat. And no other, I don't see any other really top allergens. Ready?
Yep.
Has a great texture. As far as like mouthfeel and stuff like that, I don't get a ton of like sausage flavor.
I don't either. I agree with you. Texture is awesome. The sausage flavor I don't think is there, but I think you could help it if you just seasoned it more with that sausage flavor that you're looking for, you know?
Especially being that it's a ground one, like you could literally just like throw some sage and like maple syrup or something in it, mix it around, and then form your patties after that.
Yeah.
So you could definitely help it. Wegmans.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Ratings on both.
Oh, Fieldroast I would give a 6.5.
I'm gonna go to 6.5 on that too.
Okay, Lightlife, I would give it a 7. It has a 7.5. Much better taste, but not the mouthfeel
Much better texture.
Yes, thank you. But not as good of a taste.
I'm agreeing. I'm there.
Wegmans. I love the name. All their vegan meats have like don't be like chicken, don't be. So this is don't be piggy. This contains soy and wheat and no other top allergens. I thought you cut it already.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm in a daze. I don't know what was going on.
You were thinking about don't be piggy?
I literally was. I was thinking about the fact that don't be piggy and don't be a cow. They don't make sense like don't be a chicken, because don't be a chicken is actually like a saying, right?
Yeah.
But that's all. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry.
Okay.
This is like the Lightlife one to me.
Yeah, the texture is great, but it's just not, the sausage flavor isn't there.
Yeah.
I almost wonder, I don't know what I wonder. I had a thought and then it just like completely, whoo!
Almost wonder.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
So this for me would be the same as the Lightlife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang around that 7 area.
All right, this is Whole Foods 365 brand. It has soy and wheat as well. There's also sunflower inside of here and pea protein.
Okay.
Ready?
Y'all. Smells a little sausagey. Texture's a little sausagey. Flavor's actually a little bit better than Wegmans and Lightlife.
I would say, out of this set of 4, I think that's the best one. But it's almost like they had a great concept and then they stopped like just short of being like really good. Like the flavor wise. Like the flavor's like it's like a hint of sausage flavor.
I like it. I think it compares to some of them other ones. In terms of this stuff, this is definitely a 7.5. Between 7.5 and 8 for me.
Yeah, I'll agree there.
Because flavors are better than the other ones. Texture is really good too. It's right on point.
Yeah.
So I'm there.
All right. We have the last 4 coming up and they are pretty much the big dogs across the board. So we'll see if we actually like them.
We got big dogs?
Big dogs meaning like it's Impossible, Beyond, Morningstar, like those type of brands.
Yeah, okay.
Save those for last.
I was just thinking like, wasn't it the beginning kind of big doggy? But I guess the beginning was the spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
Got it.
All right, let's go cook them up.
Cool.
The last 4 out of the 16 and I am feeling it. Are you?
Nah, me not really.
I mean,
it doesn't seem so heavy.
Yeah, it's not as bad as some of the other videos that we've done, but I'm definitely like, okay, I'm over this. Like that type of feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I completely get that.
All right, so we saved like 4 of the bigger brands for last. So we have Impossible, Morningstar, Gardein, and Beyond. These are brands that you can pretty easily find most places, at least one of them. And then, so we'll start with Impossible as soon as you're done.
I'm getting like confused which one's which.
It like doesn't line up exactly.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so the Impossible, so this is the non-spicy one, and it contains soy and coconut, And then there aren't any other top allergens inside of here. Ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
See, it's just like the last one.
Without the spice.
Without the spice.
Yeah. So it's juicy. It has the meaty texture that you expect from sausage. There's still a slight difference that it's not completely sausage, but it's mixed with something.
Yeah, but which I think I don't know in your opinion, which I think is an added bonus. I think it's like a negative towards it.
I do think it's a negative towards it. I want my breakfast sausage to taste like just sausage and nothing else.
Yeah, but some people like flavor. Like, we know you came from a place where you don't really like that much flavor. So the next one we're doing is Morningstar Farms. And do I go over the allergens? Is that what we're doing?
I love how you like jab and then like you're like, okay, I'm gonna take the lead on this one and what this one has, even though Larissa's done like the last 13. I'm gonna do
I was moving the video along. You weren't saying anything, so
okay.
I figured we needed to move the video along.
All right, go ahead. What's in Morningstar?
What's in Morningstar? Since for the folks that like flavor, don't poke me in the side. Why you got a fork? Anyway, the allergens are wheat and soy. Nothing else.
There's also corn.
I mean, potato starch, which you said people don't like. Corn's not really.
No, but corn's like a big allergen for a lot of people. It's just not listed as a top one.
Well, sunflower too, right?
Yeah.
But what's weird, it says corn, canola, and or sunflower. So it might
it's
be in
like
there.
was corn oil on sale, so there's corn oil in here. We're just gonna leave the label. What's one of those?
One of those are in here. We're just not really sure.
All right. This is one of the darker ones.
This is also the softest one.
Wow.
Like I cut through that with no
It's like deal. Almost like mushy. It looks mushy at least. All right, ready?
Yep. What happened?
I can't do the texture.
Oh. That one's a little cold. Was yours a little cold?
It was cold, but also the texture is like completely just mush.
It looks really like gummy too. Like, it's funny, it stretches a little bit. So I'm gonna actually see if I can take a video of this, and hopefully I'll remember to put it in there, but.
In this, I mean.
Check this out, it's like the fibers here, like it kind of pulls apart.
But I mean, weird. Also, like, it's just completely mush.
Yeah, it's like a mashed potato.
That's so weird.
Huh. It's not usually the Morningstar way.
Yeah, it's almost like, did we do something? But I mean, every other one's been fine the way we've cooked it, so I can't imagine. It is, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Gardein has soy and wheat inside of it. There are no other top allergens. All right, that was oddly weird. Go. This tastes a little like hot doggy to me.
Is that what you get from that?
Yeah. What do you get?
I get like sausage, like bratwurst kind of like sausage.
Yeah.
Kind of flavor.
What the heck? I was like, these breakfast. Are definitely gonna be like, save the best for last. Like, big brands are gonna reel it in. Didn't happen.
Not this time.
All right.
What's your rating so far?
Negative on all of them, but the Impossible.
Okay, well there you go. So I think that meant like like 4s? Negative?
Morningstar a 1. Gardein 5.5.
Okay.
Beyond does not have any top allergens except coconut. They also does contain.
They also does contain. I'm down with that.
Pea protein and sunflower.
I be down with that type talk.
Be down with it. All right, ready?
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? From doing the spicy one with these two and then tasting this one, I think I might lean towards liking Beyond more than Impossible.
Okay.
And I think that it comes down to the taste. The texture on Impossible is better, but when I taste breakfast sausage, like I want it to taste what I remember breakfast sausage tasting like, and the taste on Beyond is better for me. So I am going to switch and say my number one would be Beyond.
Okay.
But are you still gonna go with Impossible?
100%. Because Impossible made a sausage. I don't even think this is titled as a breakfast sausage, to be honest with you.
It's not titled as a breakfast sausage.
So what I like about that is that it's very versatile.
Yeah.
I mentioned the fact that you can make the patties the size that you want. And although I was like being funny about it, like, you know, whenever you cook things up, you kind of want to, you don't want like the everyday thing sometimes. Like, you know, if I made sausage or if I made burgers or if I made any type of patties, like I used to try to mix things up to just try to get like different textures, different feels, have those juices just, you know, be different in general whenever I eat something. So I like what they're doing here over at Impossible. If Beyond had a very similar packaging and things like that, and the fact that I could flavor this however I want, it's not already leaning towards a flavor. I'm a fan.
Okay, I get that. So I guess like looking at the photo of all of them together, we have a photo of every single one. Mm-hmm. Which ones would you say absolutely not? We'll start with that. I know for me it would be Meatless Farms, the Soul one, Morningstar, and Gardein. Like I just wouldn't buy those.
I'm down with the three. The other ones, honestly, although I wouldn't buy them, I wouldn't say absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Jack and Annie's one, honestly, for me, again, it was good. I would eat it if it was available, but it's not like any top priority for me.
See, and I like the Jack and Annie's one, and I think I would list it in my top 5, if not my top 3. So it would be, for me, I think it would be Beyond, then Impossible, and then the Jack and Annie's.
Yeah, I would be Impossible, Beyond, and...
You liked the Whole Foods one. So
not like that.
No?
No,
Okay.
Not like that at all. Not like I would buy it again.
You're like, just Beyond or Impossible, and I'm not...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, the other ones, I like that Hilary brand that was like more like a veggie kind of one.
You didn't like the spicy one, you like the apple one.
No, I like them both.
Oh, you
I like them. I like them both for that purpose, though. I don't like them for the purpose of being compared to like, this is supposed to be a meat.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for the purpose that they served for me, which was like, this is a veggie version.
Yeah.
Like, I like that.
All right. Sounds good. If you guys have tried any of these, especially the ones that we say are in our top, or I guess the ones that we say we hate if you love them.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you agree with us or not. Or if there's any other ones that you guys have heard of that we didn't have in this video. I'm sure there's something that we didn't have, even though we found so many.
Yeah, true.
And then if you haven't already, we would appreciate if you could give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. If you have any ideas for taste tests, we have like 6 or 7 more ideas, and then we're like, I think we might have done everything. So we keep popping ideas when we say that, but like it's like maybe you guys have some ideas we haven't thought of.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I think we're also gonna be trying some other types of just videos in general. So
yeah,
we'll be doing some other content, not just taste tests and or just recipes, just to give you guys something new to watch. To see if that is entertaining, or we could even fulfill some like questions that you guys have. Because sometimes we get random questions on videos that we haven't answered.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be able to, answer them somewhere.
Yeah. And if you guys have any holiday ideas coming up that you would like to see, it is when this video launches. When this video goes out, I believe it will be October. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, other December holidays. I think there's like 20 different holidays in December.
Yeah, a lot of them recognized around the world.
Yeah, so if you have any ideas of things you would like to see, let us know that as well. So, anything else from you?
I had something. I don't remember what it is though.
Sorry, I talk too much.
See, don't be trying to get me in trouble. Like, no, I'm not adding in there. You say whatever you want.
No, can't think of it.
Nah, I don't remember what it. I don't. It had something to do with like kind of like what you were saying. You know, helping with ideas and things like that. But yeah, if there's content ideas that you guys want to see that we could play around with or kind of put out there, we would do that too, right?
Yeah.
So, I remember.
See,
we've been going. You're probably watching this on a different platform because this isn't normally on the platform I'm talking about. But we've been going live on Instagram on Sundays, right around the 8-9 o'clock ish area.
Yeah.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. And, hop in there and say hi.
Yeah. And if you'd like to see us go live on YouTube, maybe we can figure out doing something there too. If you guys would want to see that and you're not on Instagram.
Yeah.
Let us know. Just comment everything.
Everything.
That you're thinking.
Whatever you want to talk about, honestly.
And we'll get back to you.
You want to talk about, your son's birthday. Somebody at your job that just isn't vegan and they're not getting why they should, whatever you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Weather. What you doing next month?
The weather.
What you do while you watch this video. Anything.
Our friend Barbara knits or crochets. One of the two.
Nice.
Yeah, she told us
I'm about that.
Yes.
That's
Hi, Barbara.
We can get a sweater out of Barbara or something.
What? It's gonna be like your taste test video outfit.
My taste test sweater from Barbara. That's what I'm gonna wear.
Oh my gosh.
I want it to be like if you've watched Game of Thrones, Jon Snow wears this giant. I'm assuming
Isn't
it's
it like a cloak that like goes.
Well, I was trying to think of what animal it is, which is obviously not vegan, and obviously we wouldn't wear any animal stuff on here, but since that's like crocheting and she's knitting something, maybe she can knit something that looks similar, and I can wear that, on here.
All right, he has had too much sausage and has gone to his brain, so I am going to end the video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and we will see you in the next video. Believe in good. Peace. Ah, you're so gross!